What is going on, you guys? My name is Spydico64, and welcome back to yet another NASCAR 164 scale diecast review. And here for today's 164 scale diecast review, we're here today to have a look at yet again another NASCAR Classics diecast. First and foremost, you just gotta say this real quick, and that is, I had no intention to do this diecast review. Hell, actually, the amount of classic cars I've been looking at these last few couple of weeks, or just the last few couple of months, is kind of it's been kind of weird because yeah, literally all those cars over there, those are all the ones I've been taking a look at, and stuff like that. So that was not intentional on my part and all that sort of stuff. But it just so happened that I have been reviewing a lot of classic cars. And I guess we're now going to continue doing that. However, though, this classic car, this is a brand new release for 2024, I guess. And I'm saying that because of a few couple reasons. But with that really kind of being said, the car that we are here today to have a look at, and that is, we are going to be having a look here at Jeff Gordon's number 24, 1994 Charlotte race win version. All right, so this is Jeff Gordon's 1994 Coca-Cola 600 race win. And this was the start of 93 wins in Jeff Gordon's legendary NASCAR Cup Series career. So with that really being said, let's go ahead and get straight on into it. Here's a quick look at the packaging. Now, one thing, though, I am going to mention here is this packaging. It's in the NASCAR Classics packaging that we're pretty standard to up to this point. However, though, what's odd is that the Tim Richmond, this car came in the HMS 40th anniversary box. And to kind of give a bit of an example, it came in this box. Of course, this is the Xfinity box for Kyle Larson, and it had red in it and all that sort of stuff. But I'm kind of surprised they didn't put this packaging or this diecast into this packaging. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Maybe Hendrick just quit on the whole 40th anniversary thing. Or I don't know why they didn't do that, because they did release this in 2024, or had this planned out in 2024. And this is the 30th anniversary of Jeff Gordon's win in the Coke 600. So I don't know. That's kind of confusing to me. It doesn't really make sense, man. Anyways, here is the car itself. So like I said before, the start of many wins for Jeff Gordon, 93 Cup wins to be exact, in an illustrious NASCAR Cup Series career. So that is definitely something really cool right there. Now, this car is on the Chevy Lumina body, and I can already tell you this. First and foremost, first impressions on this car, well, I already like this more than the Dale Earnhardt one. That's for sure. My main problem with the Dale Earnhardt one, now I will probably bring out the Dale Earnhardt one, was that this win, or the Dale Earnhardt Charlotte race win, really was lacking the race win details because it's a black car, and plus it was also missing some details as well. So I kind of, just said, yeah, like I was just not a really big fan of that car. But overall, though, this car, though, right here, I can tell you I'm already liking this a lot more. That is, of course, for damn sure. Now, this car still has the problems of the Chevy Lumina body mold. This body mold, again, it has these issues with the wheels. Like, you see that. Like, especially, like, when you, lift it up. Now, when you put it down, that issue is not there. But, again, it still has those, okay, now it doesn't do it. Let's see. See, those bowed-out wheels? And that's weird. See how the wheel goes up and down? What the hell, man? That doesn't make any sense. Is that on the Earnhardt one? It is on the Earnhardt one. Bruh, damn, Lionel, do you think you maybe ought to want to make a new mold for this car? They probably won't do that. They just wanted to make a quick buck. But overall, though, this car does have race win damage, though. And it does have some details that were not present on the Earnhardt one, such as the windshield detail. That's a bit weird. I don't know why it's like that, especially with the bars. What the hell? But hey, at least it does include the windshield detail. That I will say. So that is something, worth mentioning and stuff like that. But again, the windshield detail really does stand out right there. So yeah. And my other problem with the Earnhardt one was really with the color of the chassis also too. The Earnhardt one is done in this red-orange color. And I say red-orange because I know some people will say it's not red-orange, it's orange, like pure orange. But I don't know. I see red-orange. But I kind of just hated how Lionel just said, all right, it's a red-orange. Okay, let's just make it red-orange, and that's it, and nothing else. Now, of course, this is on the standard color chassis that we see with all the cars. Actually, this is like the NASCAR, the way that all the NASCAR Authentics cars are, and all that sort of stuff. But, I mean, still, though, I do still like the way it looks more than the Earnhardt one, so that's for sure. And keep in mind, I mean, I prefer Earnhardt over Gordon. But, I mean, still, you got to have some respect. So, I do have respect, though, for Jeff Gordon. I'm just saying, if I were a fan of the two drivers, I would say Earnhardt. That's just me. Anyways, let's just go ahead and have a look at the sponsors. And I could see there's some paint chipping right there. Yep, that's not great. Boy, don't give this car to OBB. But as, of course, you can see here, we have the windshield detail right here. I don't know what that blue dot is. I have no idea what the hell that is. Actually, that's on the Kevin Harvick. That's on the Kevin Harvick one, too. What the hell is up with that? I have no idea. But anyways, though, going down to the hood here, of course, it says DuPont. You, of course, have the Chevy bow tie. Here is the Chevy Lumina front nose, looking really cool. Of course, you got 24. Let's go to this side here. You have a buttload of contingency sponsors right here. Let's see if I can get in focus. There we go. So you see Die Hard, 76 Fuel, Simpson, Moog, Edelbrock, Mac Tools, Goodyear. You got a whole bunch of other ones down here as well. You can see DuPont right there. Western Auto, Goodies, Gatorade, Holly. Like, yeah, just so many of these damn sponsors, dude. Number 24, I think it says Hendrick Motorsports down there. Mac Tools, DuPont, or Automotive Finishes, DuPont. You got Valvoline right there, which is pretty interesting considering that it's odd because the Hendrick sponsor, when it comes to contingencies, you always see, now of course it's Valvoline, but at one point, actually throughout most of Jeff Gordon's career, his contingency sponsor, like the main oil for Hendrick Motorsports, was Quaker State. Really interesting to see Valvoline right there. I'm pretty sure maybe that's the reason why they offered this car, was because, hey, we have the DuPont licensing, because Exalta was technically DuPont, at least the automotive division, not the chemical division that, let's just say, poisoned America. Poisoned me. Yeah. Anyways, I got number 24 on the roof. And, of course, it says here, Coca-Cola 600, Charlotte Motor Speedway, May 29th, 1984. So I assume that this car is probably what is in the Hendrick Motorsports Museum. I think that's what this is. Because it's kind of weird how it has that logo, unless they put it on after the race, but I kind of doubt it. Anyways, on the back, it just says Valvoline, DuPont, Automotive Finishes, 24. You got the Chevrolet bow tie right there. It is the same stuff on the other side, and here's an underneath look at the car if you wanted to see that. So there you go. I want to see if this labels, like if there's any like labels I should see here. Because on one of the Earnhardt ones, it did say the body mold. No, it's just this Lumina and Lano Racing. Okay. But now it's time to get into the race win damage. Now, this car, it has minimum race win damage, but it is there. So let's kind of go ahead and start off here. So first of all, coming here to the windshield, of course you have these two. I assume these two are two like windshield blinders, or I don't know what you call these, but these are courses to keep the sun out of the driver's eye. Actually, Jeff Gordon had this a lot in his career. That's something I noticed. Now, coming to the front end, it is a bit dirty. Let's see if we can get a little bit more detail. So, as of course you can see, you got some dirt and grime right there. Of course, it's obvious there. And you can see how the colors, down here it's red, a little bit red. And then you got a little bit of kind of a different shade of red up here. But for the most part, the front end is like the only part that's really dirty. Like, I've imagined if this is like a preserved version of the car, that's why they have it. But for the most part, I can't really see. Well, you can see some more, I think, back there, unless that's a chip. I mean, that's something that Lionel would do. Of course, there's the back bumper. Not much there. So, like I said, unlike the Earnhardt one, this does have some of the race win damage. Now, let's actually kind of go ahead and this is a comparison that I wanted to do, and that is, let's bring in the man in black himself. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Earnhardt and Gordon. Really cool shit right here. So, looking at the two, like I said before, I just did not like the way that this Earnhardt kind of came out. But, I mean, it is cool, though. Like, I don't know, if you're trying to build out your die-cast collection, like, especially for, like, the early 90s, this would be pretty cool to have. But yeah, I just prefer the Gordon one over the Earnhardt one. Like, because you see, this doesn't have the windshield detail. I'm just confused as to why it didn't have that. Plus, sorry, I didn't mean to jump scare you with Dale, but hardly any race win damage. Hardly any. So, that's pretty unfortunate right there, but yeah. But anyways, though, okay, all right, so let's kind of go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and end my thoughts here and all that sort of stuff. So, overall, really neat looking car here. I know for sure that the Gordon fans will really like this a lot. That is for sure. Now, there is a second one coming out, which is the Brickyard 400 one, which is the re-release that's going to be released alongside Kyle Larson's 2024 Brickyard 400 one. So that should be an interesting kind of review and stuff like that. But overall, though, really cool looking car. That is for sure. Now, I've had a little bit of a really rocky experience with this car. This car alongside the other car that I ordered took like almost 2 weeks for here to get. Like, I ordered this around the Daytona 500 weekend, and then now we're getting to the Coda weekend. So now that's not great. USPS was really slacking. So yeah, this review was meant to come out like way earlier, but it just unfortunately didn't. So yeah, but with that really kind of being said, I just want to say thank you all for 600 subscribers. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try to get back into the swing of things. Of course, we've just reviewed this Jeff Gordon diecast, and also, oh, look at that. Bit of a controversial car, but we'll save that for the Xfinity batch review coming up really soon. And I had someone on the Discord server say that 5 cars isn't really a batch, and hey, that's the amount we're going to get from Lionel. Just saying. But anyways, though, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video.